You know what time it is. It's time, it's time, it's time. It's time for you to wake up and grind. It's time for you to make a difference. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for you to get in the mode that you were meant to be in. How do I know? Because I'm in that mode, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in the feeling, I'm in the zone, I'm in the place that you need to be to make a difference in your life. And I'm here to tell you this morning, I need to apologize for all the times on the show that I've gotten angry. I need to apologize for all the times on this show that I've let my frustration take over. You see, it's hard for me. It's here. Hold on. Let me make it so you can see me here. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to love you as much as I do and not be able to make you make the change. You know, it's like a control thing. I want you to understand this. I want you to understand that I love you and I want you to do amazing things, but sometimes I get frustrated. Sometimes it's hard for me to see the potential that lies within someone and know that they have the ability to choose greatness, but they choose sadness because it's comfortable to them. They choose to struggle because they've been in the struggle so long they don't know anything else. They choose to be angry like me because anger is what got them from Egypt. Anger is what got me from Egypt, but my belief and my potential will take me to the promised land. I want you guys to hear me this morning. You are not looking at the same man. You are not looking at the man that was bogged down by all the things that I was yesterday. It took one day. It took one day of digging in. It took one day of reflection. It took one day for me to look at the world around me and know that I deserved better. And to understand that I was the one that was choosing to do this. I was the one that was choosing to be in a point of pain. And what I want you to understand is that the strength that it takes for you to become the person that you want to be lies within you. Just like it lied within me. But it was hard for me to believe in myself. It was hard for me to see the end result because I was so stuck on what I didn't have, what I couldn't control. I would get so caught up in the world that I was trying to have that I got distracted from the world that I had. I lost sight of the fact that gratitude was my biggest tool. That my biggest motivation was the people in my life that I loved, and then the shift started to happen. Yesterday, the shift started to happen when I realized how many people are in my life that don't care about me. How many people are in my life are on this Facebook and they don't even know me. And that ends today. So if you're watching this on Facebook, I want you to know something. If you don't believe in me, if you don't love me, if you're not willing to stand by my side as I go through this journey, unfriend me now. I spend so much of my time trying to please so many people. And there are people on my Facebook page right now that are only my friends because I met their needs, but they never even tried to meet any of mine. I gave myself fully and completely to a lot of you. But a lot of you just took and you never gave back. A lot of you come in and you take what you need, but you never give me what I need. And that ends today. I want you to know that I'm not the same man I was yesterday. That I will no longer give control or power to someone else for my happiness. If you don't love me, unfriend me. If you don't believe in me, you shouldn't be my friend in the first place. Some of you are just here to watch me fail so you can feel better about yourself. If that's you, I love you and I wish you the best, but move on. I will no longer be hostage to the compassion that I have for you. I will no longer sit back and understand that it's my choice that I put you before me And that's because that's who I am. And I will always do that. I will always give unselfishly. I will always love unconditionally. But never again will I limit the love that I put out, because some people take and take and take and don't know how to give back or even to say thank you. So if you're watching this, if you click in for even a second or you watch it later and that's you, unfriend me now. I don't need any fake people in my life. Where I'm going, it's not going to be a good place for you. You're not going to feel at home there, because I'm going for greatness. I'm going to change my life. But the only way that I can do it is to be vulnerable and look at honestly who I am. Look at the mistakes that I've made and be proud of the person that I am today. Yes, my teeth aren't where I want them to be. And if you want to judge me on that, move along. Because if you think my value is just in my smile, you have no idea who you're talking to. I'm not mad at you. I love you. I pray for you. But you don't need to be here. You don't need to be a part of this path. You can watch from a distance. You don't need to stand next to me and pretend that you want to be here. My strength grows daily. And it's not conceitedness that I tell you this. It's love that I tell you this. It's love for myself for the first time in my life. Because it's so important to me for other people to love me and respect me, but they don't give me love. They don't give me respect. And if that is you, I want you to know I love you. I care for you. That's why you're here. That's why you're on my friends list. But if you're not in a place to give that back to me, if you're not in a place to wholeheartedly believe in where I'm going and the journey that I'm on, maybe we'll be friends again in the future, but today is not that day. I will change my life. I will go and achieve the things that I wanted to achieve my whole life, that I've told myself that I wasn't worthy of. And I don't need a single person that doesn't believe in me standing behind me. So I got a lot of friends on Facebook, but that's about to change. I'm going to go through each and every name on there. And don't be surprised if you get a message from me asking you, do you believe in me? Do you love me? And if you don't, I don't need more friends in my life. I got enough. I need people that care about me. I need people that want to be a part of my life and that are going to put in the work to be better with me. I don't need people that are going to pull me back down to the fucking dirt. And if you think I'm talking about one specific person, I'm not. There's not a name in my head. I just know that you're out there. I know that you're standing there and that secretly some of you just wait and wish for my downfall. Some of you can't wait to see me try so hard and me to fail because it's going to make you feel better about yourself. But I want you to understand something. That's not power. What I'm trying to give you is power. What I'm trying to show you is a way to change your life. In the next 16 days, I am going to meet my hero. In the next 16 days, I have to prepare myself for the moment of my life. I got zero time to waste on anyone. So you're either a part of my growth, you're a part of my journey, you're a part of the passion and a part of the love that is a part of me, or I need you to go ahead and move on. Because I'm saying no for the first time in my life. I'm saying no, you are not more important than me. No, your happiness is not more important than my happiness. And no, I will no longer accept that as my fate. Like I said, I love the fact that the numbers are going up and down. I hope that some people are unfriending me right now. I hope that people are like, man, listen, Jimmy's on a kick and I'm not on that kick. Cool, bye. Much love. because you ain't going to hold me back anymore. You're not going to sit around and take everything that I give and not give anything back. If you're watching this and you don't love me, you don't respect me, and you don't want to see me do great, get off my friends list. Never watch my show again. You don't deserve to stand in my presence and feel the love that I give you if you cannot return it to me. I love unconditionally. That's why some of you are here, because some of you have known that from the moment that you met me. You knew I was capable of love that most people are not capable of. And I take pride in that. I take pride in the fact that I lived a harder life than most of you, and I believe more than most of you. I take pride in the fact that I struggled, that I went from the dirt and I built this person. None of you did. You may have given me the love to be on the journey, but I had to put in the work. None of you could be there in the moments that it was hardest. I had to do that. And you may think to yourself, you may hear this and think, wow, Jimmy's really on a head trip. No, I'm not. I'm telling you, I love you. But I'm telling you, if you don't got the time to be a part of my life, unfriend me now. Because this show is about touching base on Tuesdays. But the last thing I want to do on this show is bring someone on here that doesn't deserve it. The last thing I want to do is spend my energy hyping up one more person that isn't trying to hype me up. Then I don't want to waste another minute of my life giving love to someone that isn't capable of loving me back. So if you're watching this, I pray that you listen. Stand up and make a difference. Stand with me, walk with me, crawl with me if you can't walk. I'll crawl with you because I love you that much. But if that's not you, move on. I love you. All right. So I know I got a little serious this morning, but I had to. You know, because as much as this show is about you, this show is also about me. This show is an account of my journey. This show is my ability to make a difference. I put in the work because I love you, but now I'm starting to realize that this is also so I can look back and remember the work that I put in. So I can sit back and watch these videos and say, damn, I can't believe I went from that to that. Damn, I can't believe I was strong on that day. And I was like, man, listen, if you don't love me, move on. And that 11 people were watching at one point, and 6 of them could have just unfriended me, and it affected me not even the slightest. I don't want anybody here that doesn't want to be here. I don't want anybody in my life that isn't going to put out 100% to be the best person that they can be. Because when they fail, they're going to want to pull me back down. They're going to see that I'm doing good, and they're going to compare themselves to me, and they're going to sabotage me. I want you to listen to me when I say this. What happens to you if your worst enemy puts sugar in your cup, in your coffee in the morning? What happens? Your worst enemy accidentally puts sugar in your cup. Your life's going to be a little bit sweeter. But now really listen to me on this one. What happens if your loved ones, your family, your spouse accidentally drop a strychnine into your coffee in the morning? You're dead. So be careful who you let close to your coffee. Be careful who you let into your head. Your ability to love other people could be the thing that's draining you to the point where you don't have enough to do what you need to do for you. I get it. You give everything out, right? You love everybody else. You pour everything in anybody else, and then you wonder some days why you're so angry, why you're so sad. It's because you give everything to everybody else, and you never take the time to understand that you need to. Some of us are just caregivers. Some of us are caretakers, and we're going to take care of people for the rest of our lives. But you need to understand that as long as you care for people that don't love you, you're wasting away. You're pouring yourself, your love, your essence, your soul into people, and they're not even listening to you. You just want them to. Whether it's significance, whether it's clarity, whether it's a point of view that I need to get across to you, I want you to hear me when I say this. You were meant for better. You were meant to reach the goals that you dream of, and you were meant to be considered a king among kings or a queen among queens. Stop telling yourself that you're a peasant. Stop allowing yourself to listen to the people that are around you because they gave up on their dreams. They're trying to get you to give up on yours. Because in comparison, it hurts them to see you do good because they didn't do it. But I promise you, you can show them the way. You can show them how to become the person that they were meant to be by becoming the person you were meant to be, by putting in the work for the first time in your life. Whew, I'm sweating this morning, boy. I am sweating this morning. So I hope you guys are getting it this morning. I wanted to come with the same punch, but I want to make sure I don't yell this. I want you to understand that this isn't coming from a place of anger. That this is coming from a place of love. That I love myself. And I started to love myself enough to realize that some people just aren't meant to be in my life, even though I want them there. Sometimes I don't get what I want. Unanswered prayers are some of the greatest gifts God have ever given me. So I need to see what's in front of me, not what I want to see. Make sense? All right. So I know I got serious this morning, but whew, man, my face looks so much different. I don't know if you guys can even see that, but God, my face, look at my cheekbones. It's crazy. It's crazy the difference that I'm starting to see in myself. But I want to bring some people on this morning. I sent the link out this morning in the Better You Challenge group chat because I want to touch base with you guys. I want to bring you on, and I want you to know that A, I love you. B, you're amazing. I mean, so amazing. God, you're amazing. It just shocks me sometimes if you guys could only understand. But it really does. It blows me out of the water. And I want you to understand that I'm so grateful for you being here. If you're still here, if you watch that and you were like, no, I do love you, Jimmy, and I do care about you, and I do want to be a part of your life. I do want to witness you be great because you deserve it, and I've known you long enough to know that. That's you. Thank you so much for still being here. Thank you so much for caring about me, and thank you so much for walking this path with me. So I'm going to bring some people on, and I'm going to say thank you. You know, they can say whatever they want to me, but my purpose here today is just to say thank you. Thank you for believing me. Thank you for walking this path with me. And thank you for giving me the strength that I need in order to make things happen that I probably never would have believed in otherwise. So what am I trying to say? If I'm trying to say anything, welcome to the show, because it's a new show. I know in the past that you saw me get angry and you saw me get mad and you saw me try and control you. But what I realize now is that I was taking the anger that I was feeling from the world and putting it into me and thinking that showing it back was going to do something, and it's not. I'm going to motivate you. I'm going to yell at you. I guarantee it. But only when you let yourself down, not when you let me down. Because you can't let me down anymore. Because no matter what you're doing, whether you take a step back, I'm going to be there to walk with you. When you take a step back or you have a bad day, I want you to know that I'm still here. That I don't need you to have a good day to be your friend. I don't need you to call me with a good story just so I can feel entertained to be your friend. I'm here in the bad moments. I'm here because I love you, and I'm here because I care about you, and I guarantee you I love you more than 90% of the people in your life. And if you're lucky enough to realize that, if you're lucky enough to be a part of this, if you're lucky enough to be a part of my life, then you're lucky enough to feel unconditional love. And that's not something a lot of people get. But I want you to understand something. If you stay on my Facebook because you believe in me, because you want to see me do good, I want to see you do good. I want to see you do amazing. I want to see you achieve this. But like I said at the beginning of the show, if that's not you, if in your heart of hearts you don't really care what happens to me, and that's okay. You may be wrapped up in your own stuff. You got your own stuff to deal with. Take your time. I'll be here. And when you get back. But I don't have the time anymore or the energy anymore to constantly sit around and try and wait for somebody else to be ready. It's time for me. So, I love you, and it's time to say thank you. So let's see who we got. Oh, look at all these beautiful people I got in here. Hello, hello. I got Miss Kaylee. I got Amanda. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know how to handle this. If y'all can see how beautiful these people look. I know you can't see them yet, but I'm just going to take a minute and be grateful for how amazing these two women are. You know, I want you to understand something. Both of these women that I'm about to bring on the screen represent strength to me. Both of these women go through struggles every day, but instead of cowering away from them, they understand that they have struggle and that they believe in their process and they believe in who they are, and they're fucking amazing. And I'm going to tell them every day. Every day. Yes, Amanda. Yes, Amanda, I can see you. You're amazing. Yes, Kaylee, I can see you. You're amazing. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring them on, but I want you guys to understand something. I want you to understand that I'm not bringing them on to build up a show. I'm bringing them on to say to the world, in front of the world, thank you. And I invite all of you that see that link, hit that link, jump on this show. Let me celebrate you today because you deserve it. All right. Enough talking. Let's see here. Kaylee coming to the screen. All right, there's Kaylee. Hold on, I've never done this before, but let's see. Does it work? Yes. Oh my goodness, how cool is this? How cool is this? Nice. Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love this. Good morning, you beautiful people. How you like that background? I got the alchemy symbol for oneness on my background now. I'm not down with the Gary B no more. I love Gary B, but listen, bro, let Gary B do Gary B. Ladies, I want to take a second. I know you heard me talking, but I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for believing in yourself, for running into walls every single day and knowing you have the power to walk through them now. I want to thank you for believing in yourself enough to see a different future for yourself and be willing to put in the work to make it happen. I really want to thank you for getting up at 6:30 a.m. with my crazy ass every day and priming so that you can have a better life. I know it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Yeah. Imagine if I would have told you a month ago, or maybe a little more than a month ago, but 2 months ago, that you were going to get up at 6:30 in the morning and prime with my crazy ass, and we were going to start working out and change your lives.
No.
Yeah. No, trust me, I would have been like, bro, where's my Dr. Pepper? Shut up. Give me my Dr. Pepper and my Oreos. You need to shut the hell up, bro. I'm not doing that. But now that I get to sit here and I get to witness the strength that you guys share with me, you know, like, I want you to understand that as much as I love you, I'm no longer doing this for you. I'm doing this for me because I know that you guys love me enough to understand that I can't help you unless I help myself first. You know, and what did you guys think about my statement this morning to all the people on my Facebook group?
Good for you.
Yeah.
Proud of you too.
That was really hard. I know, and
I'm sure.
it may have looked easy, but I'm telling people that are family members, I'm telling people that have been in my friends for my entire life that they're not on my level. I wish them the best, but they don't need to be here.
Yeah, I want to eventually do that too, but it's gonna be really hard for me not to break out in tears.
But believe me, it was hard to. When I thought about doing this earlier, I did. I cried. I was like, oh my God, what if some of the people I love most are the people that are like, bye? Then they didn't love me, did they?
Nope.
I gave them a choice. That's all I gave them this morning. I didn't tell them to leave. I gave them a choice. I said, you can be a part of my growth or you can be an anchor, and I'm cutting all anchors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I know this morning it sounds crazy for me to be like, I'm a different man today, but I'm a different man today. I don't know what happened yesterday. I don't know what the shift was. Actually, you know what? I know what the shift was. It was that I made a promise to myself when I started this, that if I wanted this to happen, that I was going to have to go all in and I was going to have to believe in myself and put my whole story behind. And I want to share this with you guys. The opportunity of a life came to me, and it was to go to UPW for a third of the price that has ever been listed. And I want to share this with you. I said no. Everything. I mean, when I started this, that was my goal. And it was given to me. And I looked at it and I listened to every single reason and excuse that I had. And I said no. I said, I can't afford that. I can't do that. That's too much money. I just spent money on KBB's VIP. I can't spend more money on this. It's ridiculous. And I talked myself out of it and I said no. And then Sabrina shattered my blueprint of her. She's the one that I said no for because I thought the money would mean more to her than my growth. And she put my phone down and she said, Jimmy, I love you. This is exactly what you want, and you are going to do it. And not only are you going to do it, I'm going to do it with you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And in that moment, I was like, damn, I didn't believe in myself, but she did. And that's why I said what I said this morning, because I want those people in my life. I don't want the people that are going to sit there and be like, oh, Jimmy's having a bad day. I feel bad for him. No, call me and be like, shape your shit up, bro. Like, suck it up, change your state, and get on about your life. You know, like, we're allowed to feel sorry for ourselves, but only for a short amount of time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, and I can't say it enough. I want to thank you guys so much. You know, I don't, believe me, you give me back the thanks every day. You give me back, I see the gratitude every day.
And it's funny because at the moment that I met you, it was the first video on TikTok about you starting the exercise and everything. And I was like, man, that's so inspiring. And like, I clicked follow. And then I seen like a week or so later, I seen a video of you again. It just came up on my For You page. And I was like, I'm going to look him up. And that's how it got started, essentially.
And and that's like divine fucking intervention. You know, that's an algorithm. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yep. It's crazy. But I want you guys to know that, you know, I was thinking about it last night, and, you know, it's funny because Amanda is one of my oldest friends. I've known Amanda for a very long time. And Kaylee, you're one of my newest friends. And I honestly feel like I'm getting to know Amanda for the first time, you know, and I feel like, you know, Kaylee, you were brought to me at this point in my journey for a reason. And God knew that, and God brought you to me to be a part of this with me. And I thank you both for that.
And I think he knew that I needed a swift kick in my arse and brought me you, because I would not have been able to stand up to the people that I've already stood up to without the confidence that has erupted in me from this whole
Ooh.
thing.
Oh, I like that word, erupted. Erupted. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear me? I'm going to celebrate. Erupted! Oh, yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving
not there yet. I'm not 100%, but mind
Hey.
you, it's coming.
Progress is happiness. It's not perfection. It's progress.
Yep.
I see it every day. Miss Amanda, real quick, I want to tell you, I'm not going to give details because obviously what we talk about is private, but you know exactly what I mean by the pictures that you're sending me. And I'm loving it. And I know that, and I know that he's loving it too. And that makes me so happy. I'm serious. I do like a little fucking dance every time. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
He actually came home from work upset yesterday, and I just reached over and sent you that picture, and he couldn't help but start laughing.
That's the whole point. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. You know, like, I know that it's easy to get in the point where we get lost, but I want you guys to understand that. Oh, hold up. What's this in the background? Who do I see back there? Is that Cassie? Cassius? Is that you? The main man, Charles? You know what? Let's see how many we can get on here. Let's do this. Bam! Look at this. Yeah! Oh my God, this makes me so happy.
It took me some time to get to the link, but yeah, I'm here now.
No, you good, man. You good.
Sometimes too. It takes some finagling.
No, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's probably your system's got to get like once you do it, it saves it. But the first time you do it, it can be a little bit of a process.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these people.
Jesus knew I'm not good with technology, so it just took me right through.
Shit, that's too funny. It was like they were like, let's just make this happen, streamline it.
Yeah.
Look at these people.
I want to
God.
thank you, though, before we go any further. I do want to thank you for everything you've done, because I think the things that I've been through lately that obviously I can't talk about here, but the things that I've been through, I would have never, ever, ever, ever stood up for myself in that situation, or continued to follow through and keep standing up for myself, to not just for me, but to show my daughter and my son like what I expect of them, or what they should expect of themselves. And I do think that all the way around, honestly, my friendships are better. My self-worth is actually something. My marriage is growing in a really positive way. My relationship with my kids has gotten better. I've relaxed a little bit more. I haven't done the cat hair yet. You know what I'm talking about, but it's coming.
I believe in you. I believe in you. You literally just made me smile so big my face hurts. Like, I can't tell you how proud I am. I really can't. Like, to be honest, like, this is such a beautiful moment for me to have you guys on the show and to see you guys, like, you know, like, I want anybody that's watching the show, I want you to understand something. We're not neighbors. This isn't easy for us. No, not yet. I was going to say soon we might all be neighbors, but not yet. But I want you guys to understand something, that this is the people that you see on the screen are the people that put in the work to be better. The people that you see, you know I talked about Kaylee and I talked about Amanda, but I want to take a second and talk about this guy. I know on my screen, he's right below me. I'm doing the whole Brady Bunch, like you, this guy. I want Charles, I want to say something, that when we first started talking, I could tell how scared you were to embrace the warrior that is within you.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell that, you struggle with the fact that you were born to be a king, but you were stuck in being a peasant. And I'm so proud of you to see the fucking king that is rising in front of me. I'm proud to. Go ahead.
I had to believe that. It's like those barriers that were holding me back, and it's like my mind was just, things weren't clicking. That's all it is, And it's like you, the fire that you see in me, that energy that we have, we transfer that to each other and we build each other up. And then once I started to believe that, just daily practicing that, every day. That's all it is. That's who I am.
And I'm so proud of that. Dude, I want to tell you that, like I was sitting there last night, and while I was sitting there, I was like, dude, I not many times I'm speechless.
Take your time.
I can never express to you how valuable this is to me. That this means more to me than any amount of money I could ever achieve in my lifetime.
I hear you.
That being a part of your guys' growth, it takes my breath away some days. Like it humbles me to know that all those times I thought I could make a difference, that I could help people, I really could. And I want to say, Kaylee, I'm proud of you for the fact that you're beginning to learn to say no and yes to you. Amanda, I'm so proud of the fact that you're starting to have fun with fear. I know it's scary. Look at that look. I know it's scary.
Let's go swim with the sharks.
Oh no, believe me, she's got her own sharks and she's swimming with them.
Oh, speaking of swimming with sharks, I have a phobia of sharks, and yesterday I agreed to go with my husband swimming with sharks.
You better make him earn that. If you're going to conquer that fear to do that with him, you better make him earn that. You give him something to match you on that.
Okay.
You find something to be like, listen, I'm going to swim with sharks for your ass. Boy, you going to do something for me.
Take out the trash.
You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to make him come to my level of happiness before he takes me out. I think.
Well, yeah, because the sharks are going to eat his ass. He goes down there grumpy. He going to be chum. Like, he going to be like, oh, shit. Like, we fucked up. They going to be like, oh, his angry ass. He don't want to be alive. Let's just chew his ass up. You going to get in there and the shark's going to be doing dances. They be like, baby shark.
Yeah, I think I want him to come with us on the rest of this challenge and do it with us. And at the end, I think that'll be our reward, is to go swimming with the sharks.
Dude, I love that. I love that. You're inspiring the shit out of me, dude. I'm going to swim with sharks. I want to hug a shark.
I'm scared to death of sharks. I saw Jaws, all 3 of them or 4 of them, and I was like, nope.
Listen, I saw a video one time. You know how people swim with the dolphins? They grab the fins of the dolphins. I saw this crazy woman doing that with a shark. I'm going to do it. I'm speaking it into existence right now. I'm going to go swimming with sharks, not in like the little, like, oh, I'm in a cage. No, I'm going to be out there in it. I'm going to grab a hold, and that beast is going to carry me to my next level.
You crazy.
I'm cool with it.
I'll stick with cat hair.
You're cool.
I'll just do that.
You're cool.
Baby steps.
Yeah, baby shark.
Hey, by the way, that shirt looks really loose on you. Just saying.
Dude, it's crazy. I'm not going to show you yet. Unless I put it in the group, though. It's kind of crazy. This shirt was real tight on me last week.
Yeah.
Last week.
Oh, my gosh.
I told you get out what you put in. I'm going to lose all of my weight in 16 days.
It's a lemon water.
Yeah, let that shit sink in. I don't think Kaylee heard me. 16 days. I'm losing all of my weight, not in 9 months, but 16 days.
Are you just not eating?
No, I'm eating. I'm eating healthy. I'm eating fresh fruit, and I'm drinking lemon water like it's going out of style. Look, you want to know what it was? Here, hold on.
Oh, you did a colon cleanse.
Yeah, baby. I don't got glasses. I got pictures. Pictures. I don't got a glass in my fridge. I don't got a bottle of water. I got pictures that I got to get done in a day.
No games, B.
You get in what you put out. Or wait, you get out what you put in. There you go. You just got to ask yourself every damn day, how bad do you want it? That's what I'm trying to teach every single person I come in contact with now. And yesterday, for the first time, I felt it, and it just shifted. It said, Jimmy, look at all these people that you admire. Look at these mentors. Look at Conor McGregor. What does Conor McGregor have that I don't have? Not a damn thing. You know what I'm putting on my list? I'm going to fight Conor McGregor. I'm going to spar with him. I'm going to get in the ring with him, and I'm going to test who I am against the baddest man on the planet.
And I'm going to be there.
And I'm going to add to it, Mike Tyson. I'm going to get in the ring with Mike Tyson, and I'm going to spar with him because that man helped me get through Portland. And then you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to stand on stage with Tony Robbins. And I'm going to be standing there when that man congratulates me on digging in and making a difference in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is nothing I can't do.
I'm going to give Amanda a hug. That's what I'm going to do because I don't fight. I fight. I don't fight.
That's fine. What'd you say, Charles?
I said we fight through them barriers. No more limits.
Yeah. Hey, I can't help you. You got to understand that we all are different people. Kaylee, you're a lover. That's beautiful. But I am a warrior king. I am a king, and I am fucking embracing that. You know what I mean?
Who loves her people.
Yes. Yes. Actually, you know what? Just for my morning crew, yes! Yes! You know that's how we start the day, ain't it? Every morning, all you people that are watching this, that's how we start our day. We celebrate. Yes, we prime. And then we take a moment and we bring it into our chest and we make it real and we say yes to it.
Just a little foreclosure. That's the first time. I don't know if you just heard me. That's the first time in this whole 30 days that I've actually said yes that loud.
Ooh, okay, then let's take a second. Everybody be quiet. The world, shut it down. Kaylee, it's your stage. Let me hear it. Yes! Yes! Yes, Kaylee. Yes! That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Because you guys need this. It should. It should. That's a lion that you let, the lioness that you let sleep for a long time. You gotta understand, but underneath all of the pain and the stress that we put on our body in the form of fat, in the form of the punishment that we give to ourselves, underneath that lies the king and the queen that is waiting to be released. But it's hiding underneath all of this fat. All of this fat is not real. This isn't real. All I need to do is decide and this shit will disappear because my fire will burn it away.
It's a fat suit.
And that's all you need. Like I said, you get out what you put in. How am I going to do it in 16 days? I'm going to go harder than I've ever gone in my entire life. Not even double, triple. Because it's time to achieve greatness. It's a time to get ready to stand on a stage and go face to face with Tony Robbins at UPW on July 16th.
I may not regret this, but I have so much energy right now. I'm like bouncing in my seat because I'm
see you hopping.
I'm ready.
I see you hopping. Look at it. She's like, oh man. Oh man. All right. Well, I know that we're coming up on time and I don't want to hold you guys any longer. But I just want to tell you every Tuesday, this is what we do. Every Tuesday, I want to bring you on. Every Tuesday, I want to show the world your progress. And every Tuesday, I want in front of God and everyone, I want to say thank you.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you. I want you. I know that you guys know how much that I mean that. But I hope everyone else gets it too. That I love you, family, and it's not just this family. It's not just Charles and Kaylee. I love this whole. Oh God, I said it earlier. What was it? Brady Bunch? I love the Brady Bunch squares that we got going on right now. I wonder how many people I can get on here.
That's a question.
I was gonna say we're gonna find out. Yeah, look.
We'll bring Chris
Look, she's like, oh no, that's the wrong way. There we go. Kaylee,
Yeah.
Amanda,
Yeah.
Charles.
Jimmy, Amanda, and Charles.
Yeah, okay, good. That means we're all saying the same. That's good. That's good. I dig it. I dig it. All right. I love you. Go have a great day. Seize the day. Know that you were meant to seize this day, and this day was fucking made for you. Go get it.
Love you.
I love you.
Y'all
Love
take
you
care.
guys.
You too.
Mwah. All right. I got you. I got you. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. How did you guys like that? How did you like that? How did you like to see the people that are the pillars of my support? I started out by telling everybody that if you're not my friend, if you don't support me, if you don't believe in me, please, with love, leave. And then I showed you the people that supported me. I showed you the relationships that I'm referring to. If you don't want that relationship with me, if you don't want to celebrate with me, please feel free to move on. Because I'm a different man. And you don't know this man. But I'm going to introduce him to you. Hope you're ready. All right, that's a wrap. Welcome to the show, but it's time to go. You don't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck out of here. Because you got a life to live. And you can't spend your life watching me live mine. Know what I'm saying? Go hustle. All right. That's a wrap for our Touch Base Tuesdays or Thank You Tuesdays. I don't know. I'll figure out what to call it. The name isn't important. What is important is that you know I love you. You know that I'm with you. You know that the Beaner's back there. Say hi, Beaner.
Hi, Beaner.
Hi, Beaner. And I want you to know that it feels great to be fucking unstoppable. You should try it. Stay tuned, pay attention, and listen up, motherfucker, because you're going to witness my growth. I built this motherfucker. I'm going to show you how to build you. Love you.